There you go. I don't know if you know who he is. That's number 99.
Yeah.
So Buck,
Lou Anarumo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Staten Island.
Mr. Buckner.
I hear you make more money than you.
Is that right?
I mean,
No, it's
that's
not.
rumor.
Not at all.
so Buck, what do we think of this
You got
defense so
Buck
far?
first.
Hey guys.
Hey, how much has the defense sort of started to come into its own? And still a new scheme, but are you at that comfort level yet, or does that take more time? Does it take into the regular season?
No, definitely. Obviously, like you said, new scheme and everything, and different kind of style of play. But my mentality coming into training camp was, how can I still use my style of play within the scheme? And I feel like I've been doing pretty well so far, and I've been getting a lot more comfortable with the calls and all the checks and everything like that. And I feel like the more that we play, just like today, the scrimmage, just having a bunch of call-up periods. I feel like the guys were able to just go out there and play ball and get more comfortable within the scheme, and we've been able to make plays.
It feels like you and Latu are getting really productive with that tandem rush, you coming from the inside and him from out. Are you noticing how big of a jump has he taken this summer?
Oh, tremendous jump. I mean, he was frustrated his first year and everything, and he went into this offseason, ready to work, and he came in. He's having a great camp, and he's more comfortable, within the scheme after learning all the things, and he's been doing well. I mean, it's been awesome being able to see him come off the edge, and obviously with me and a couple other guys inside, I mean, it takes the pressure off of me, and maybe they can slide some protection that way.
He would have these moments after games, or even in the game, where he was just like torn up about missing a sack or something. Did you ever pick up on that, and what advice, if anything?
Oh no, yeah, I told him. I mean, I had those moments, my rookie year as well. I mean, I told him, all of my sacks didn't come to the second half of the season. That I got my rookie season, and you just got to continue to, keep your head down, keep grinding, keep working. The sacks are going to come. Just don't press, and it's frustrating. There's a lot of pressure being, the team's number one pick, be the first round pick, and all that kind of stuff. But some of those things you got to let the outside noise just stay out and just continue to grind. And I feel like that's what he's been able to do. And coming into camp, he's been looking great.
He's talked about how he really wanted this offseason to add a lot more power rushes to his game. How often do you guys talk about that type of stuff? I mean, it's different roles, but is there advice you can give a young player about how to work on that?
No, yeah. I mean, pass rush is just like a game of chess. You know what I mean? Just like the rest of the game. It's a game within the game. And, being able to set up, your go-to moves and stuff like that, you got to set it up with a little power and little things like that to keep the offensive lineman guessing. You know what I mean? Once you got him guessing and him being able to feel like, okay, this guy can power me and all that kind of stuff, he's going to start setting a little, more stout, and that's when you can start hitting him on the edge.
But for someone like yourself, who obviously doesn't need to play a ton in preseason games, how valuable is a joint practice? How much do you evaluate yourself off of that in terms of readiness?
No, yeah, I mean, like you said, not being able to get the reps out there on the field, it's joint practice is treated like a game day. You know what I mean? The ones get a lot of the reps, and so that's how I really evaluate myself. And obviously, even each and every rep that I get out here, I mean, I take advantage of every opportunity that I get, and just try to do the best of what I can do, and within my craft and all that kind of stuff, and just continue to stack consistent days.